So in this behind the scenes video for the online course Storyboard Your Way to e-course Success, we are going to look at how to do your video and audio editing using Camtasia. I'm using Camtasia 9. So this is where I import my video and I save it as a project file. So it's just saved as a project file here right now. And I always start from left to right when I do the editing because I'm splicing and cutting things and I want to be able to move it along and move, things together as I go. So if I jump around, it's going to be a little bit too chaotic that way. So I always start from the very beginning. So normally I put in a transition from fade through black. Before I do that though, because the beginning part, I always start on the previous slide. So that's the previous slide, as you can see. I want to cut out some of that because otherwise it'll be too long of a fade. So I'm just going to arbitrarily find a spot here, and then I'm going to hit the control button on my keyboard so I can select both the audio. The audio is track 2 and the video is track 1. And then I'm going to go up to this button here. This is the split. You can also use S to do this. I'm going to split that, and then I'm going to delete these. And then, as I said, now I'm going to move those forward. Now I will import this or move this fade through black right there. And I'll just extend that a bit. And then I'll just play that to see. I'm going to have to tweak it a bit. It's almost good. It's still showing the other one, so I'm just going to extend that a little more. I'm just going to save that, Control S. So now I've already, just to speed things up, identified a few spots in here I want to edit. So I'm going to go to around 1 minute 15 seconds. So also you can use this zoom in, zoom out feature here. So I'm going to just zoom out for a second so I can see that better. So around here, let's go. I'm just going to play this. I think I messed up a word here, so I'm just going to visual content. If you create mock-ups of your visuals, it'll be faster to produce them later. There we go, the word produce. So now I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so I'm just going to go back here and play produce them. So that's the word produce. So I corrected myself, but I have something here that I don't like. Produce. So you can zoom in even further just so you can see the audio here. To produce. So I think it's around here. Produce that. And that was the word produce, and this is 2 right here. Yeah. So I'm just gonna split that. I can split both the audio and the video as long as nothing's changing on the screen. So I'm just sitting here right now. So there's no animations happening. So I just click this and then I move my cursor over to, let's say, around here, and I select them again by holding down the control button. And then I can delete these and move this along. Now it takes a bit of trial and error, so now I've got to play it to see how it sounds. Faster to produce them later. So let's just try that one more time. I sometimes like to go a little bit further back because then you can get a real sense if the sound is okay. Visuals. It'll be faster to produce them later. There we go. That's better. So I'll just save that. And then at around 2 minutes 15 seconds. So I'll just zoom out there. Two minutes, 15 seconds. So I'll just start playing it from here. Using Smart Art graphics in Word or PowerPoint is another one. And, okay, I just want to hear that again. Organization into a graphical representation, for instance, using Smart Art graphics in Word or PowerPoint is another one. Okay, so I made a little mistake there, so I'll just I'm just going to zoom in again. In Word or PowerPoint. So this word here is PowerPoint. PowerPoint is another, and this part here, PowerPoint is the one I want to cut out. So I'm just gonna split that and then select these ones right here, and I'm just gonna cut it right there just because I think it needs a little space. But even once you've cut it, it's not like gone forever. So I'll show you what I mean. So even though I cut that, for example, I'll just show you. I'm just gonna move that over for a sec. You can use the arrow here and you can extend it again, and there you go, it's back. But it just helps because you can be more precise by cutting that. Anyways, that's just what I find. So I'm gonna play this again just to see if I need to tweak that more. In Word or PowerPoint is another one. Let's just hear that from back here. Smart Art Graphics in Word or PowerPoint is another one. Sounds okay, so we can leave that. And then the last one here is a bit more of something I have to do. I'm just going to zoom out because I made a mistake when I didn't click the last part, and so I have this part at the end here that I played after. I just recorded the screen because that's what I should have shown at the end. So instead I had it left on this screen right here, as you can see, till the end. So I'm just going to cut that back a bit, and I can just drag it, but I'm not sure exactly where, so I have to play the audio now and just see. And icons, such as an exclamation mark to represent caution or note, or a check mark to represent the end of a lesson. So those are pretty much okay, so it's pretty much right when I say, so those are when, so I'm gonna have to splice this in because I started from the other one. So I'll just play this right here. Types of graphics you would probably want to include in a story. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to move that one back a bit as well. So you see what I'm doing, I'm just trying to fit it together so it looks seamless. Right, so we go from here to there. I think I need to move this one just back a little bit more. And I can zoom in here so you can see this better. So see this one, this is where my audio starts, right here. I want to move that back because when I say that, I want to have switched to this part of the screen. Okay, let's play that and see what that sounds like and looks like. End of a lesson. So those are pretty much the types of graphics you would probably want to include in a storyboard. Yeah, that's good. Now it's time to try another knowledge check question, and then I'll see you back here after that. Okay, so now I do the ending part that I usually do. So first I'm just going to align this audio up here. And these are pretty long. I don't think we need to have them that long, so I'm just gonna drag those back. And I'm going to add in, go up to the media here, and I've already added in some of my own music tracks. So this is just beats that I've created that I use all throughout my course, as you know. So I'm just gonna drag that in because I like to have a little ending there. And I'm also gonna go to transitions and drag in a fade. So I'll have to play this and tweak it. Okay, so I'm just gonna play that, and then I'll see you back here after that. Yeah, of course. So let me just go back there for a second. I'm just gonna play it from here. So those are pretty much the types of graphics you would probably want to include in a storyboard. Now it's time to try another knowledge check question, and then I'll see you back here after that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I also could let's just try this, see what it looks like. Just extend those a bit more. Like I already thought I'd cut them back, but I'm thinking now maybe so that the fade would be a little bit more on that. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Now it's time to try another knowledge check question, and then I'll see you back here after that. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, so I just go up here and save, and the editing for that video is done. So that's pretty much all I'm doing, is splicing, adding some effects, and adding in some audio music when I need to, just for my beginning and endings. That's all for this video. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips, tricks, and behind the scenes videos. Thank you.